So I just want you to have that in context and have that in mind. And as we face the difficult things that we go through in our lives, and in members that we know, family members, friends, neighbors that are going through these times, that we can help them to be able to call on the Lord, to trust in the Lord, and that God of all comfort that can come and bring comfort to us. And we don't know how He's going to do it. I mean, there's ways. Sometimes we go through a difficult time. You know, what's the one song from years ago where it say, sometimes He calms the storm, some other times He calms the child. You know, sometimes the storm's going to rage on and He's going to take care of us through the storm. Sometimes He ends it and He takes care of it. And we don't know what His purpose is and His plan and how He's going to do it, but we need to know that He is the one and trust Him that it's the right thing to do. And if we go through a storm, we go through these difficult things, we go through some, surgery, whatever it is, all these problems we have, as we go through that and God helps us through it and brings us through it, then we can be there to help someone else going through the same types of things. Later, it's a lot easier to comfort someone, to encourage someone that's going through a hard time if we've been through a similar thing or the same kind of thing and say, God brought us through. And so sometimes that's God's purpose in it, to bring us through it, that it's going to have to suffer. Other times there's this total deliverance, and we can believe then, and we can pray for someone else going through something, and we can say, God, in the same way you rescued me, rescue them. In the same way you brought deliverance, deliver them. In the same way you brought healing, heal them, and we can have faith for that. And I just know that we have not seen, we have not heard, and we can't even conceive of what God has for those who love Him. And remember, all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to His purpose. God has a purpose in it. He has a calling for us. He has a plan that He is going to bring forth. The enemy's plan: kill, steal, destroy. God's plan: take that death the enemy's trying to bring, take that theft the enemy's trying to steal, take that problems and all these things the enemy's trying to bring in, and that destructions he's trying to bring, and bring forth life, bring forth a return, bring forth a victory, bring forth a great glory to His kingdom and to His name. And praise God for that.